Hey, good Monday morning, folks. Hope you have a great day, great week. Everything's going lovely for you and the goose hangs high. If you saw that video that I posted yesterday morning about that lady that was over at the corner of Seminole and Clinton in Huntsville, when I came back and I tried to talk to her, she wouldn't even talk to me. I mean, she's like, and a lot of these homeless people, and I don't mean anything ugly by this, don't take it the wrong way. If you do take it the wrong way, call me and I'll forgive you. But a lot of the homeless people have mental problems, and there are reasons why they can't get along in society. I mean, it's just be honest. That is why a lot of them are out there. Now, I know, it's not blanket condemnation. I'm not jumping on all of them. I'm not condemning all of them. I'm not throwing them all away. But I'm just saying that a lot of times the people are out there because they can't function in society. And it's a mental problem. I talk about being homeless, but I was homeless by choice. I could have got an apartment, but why? I mean, I could have rented a house. I could have bought a house, but why? I still had my job. I was still working. Had more money in the bank than I've ever had in my life, which I ain't going there, Regina. I'm not going there. I know. She said, well, I don't know what you did with it because you didn't spend it on me. But listen, homelessness, whatever it is, it's an attitude. Wherever you are in your life is a result of what's going on in your mind. As a man thinketh, so is he. As you think in your heart, you cannot consistently function in a way that's different from the way you see yourself. I've said this so many times. If you see yourself, well, I got a note from a guy the other day. And, I want to say he's a great guy. I want to say he's a nice guy, but he's not. He's down all the time. It's always, woe is me. I talked to him one time. I said, you need to get a better attitude. He said, but if you had all the physical problems that I have, wouldn't you be down? And I told him, maybe you're down. Maybe you have all those physical problems because of your attitude. Well, I've got a bad attitude because of all these things that have happened. No, wait a minute. Maybe all those things happen because of your attitude. Because if you expect, according to your faith, be it unto you. If you think, today's going to be an awful day. Today's just terrible. Today's awful. And I'm just kidding. But if your attitude toward today is, it's going to be bad today. Aren't the birds singing pretty? Something's after them. Look at the weather. Isn't it nice? It'll rain by noon. I mean, if that's your attitude, that's what you're going to get. According to your faith, be it unto you. So when I talk about these homeless folks, and I've dealt with them for years, but their attitude is, if I can just get by, if I can just get one more half of a hamburger, if I can just get by. And if you've got a just get by attitude, and I'll be honest with you, man, I for years that's how I lived. I regret how I looked at life for so many years. I mean, I trusted God and I said, God's going to take care of it. But and God did. Look, I'm not complaining one bit. God took care of me. He blessed. We had great ministry and great things that were happening. But I could have done a whole lot more if I'd had a right attitude about myself. If I look at myself and think, well, I just ain't gonna do it. God's gonna have to do it. Well, He did do it, and He will do it for you. But if you and God are both positive, and then don't leave God out of it. I'm not happy clappy, good God, good devil, good everything. It's gonna be all right. But what I'm saying is, God don't sponsor no flops. You are somebody, and God's going to bless you, and God's going to use you if you believe it. If you don't believe it, you ain't going to get it, I mean, again, according to your faith, be it unto you. If you look at life, you're going to get out of life what you expect out of life, and you're going to get out of yourself what you expect out of yourself. You could do a lot more than what you've been doing. I said before, and I don't remember where I saw it, but one of my videos came up, a memory came up or something. You know, when you stand before the Lord, I don't care who you are, you'll wish you had given him more. Doesn't matter what you've done, doesn't matter how faithful you've been, you'll wish you had given him more. Because when you look back, there's that verse, Joel chapter 2, verse 28, says, young men see visions and old men dream dreams. Young men see vision, that's potential. If you're young, get a vision. You know, if you're young, get a vision of what you can do and look at your potential. Look at what you can do. Get a vision. Without a vision, you'll perish. But it says old men dream dreams. And the sad part about that is the old men, you know, their potential's gone for the most part. I mean, they can still do something, but the young men are seeing visions looking forward, and the old men are dreaming dreams looking back like woulda, shoulda, coulda. You know, boy, I could have done more if I'd have just been more dedicated. We all would have done more and could have done more if we'd just been more committed. So get out there and get committed today. Some of y'all, if you're my friends, you need to be committed to a mental hospital, but that's another story altogether. God bless you, neighbor. Have a great Monday and a great week. And I'm going to the grocery store right now, and I'm going to Walmart. I dropped Miss Regina off for another fine day at Huntsville Hospital, and she gave me a list. And when she made out the list, I said, be specific. Be very, very specific. Do not just put flour on there. Every time she puts flour on there, I come home with flour. Now, men, if your wife tells you to go to the store and get flour, what you gonna get? You're gonna get flour. If you wanted self-rising flour, then put self-rising flour, and that's what we'll come home with. We ain't mind readers. If you say, this is what I want, that's what you're gonna get. So she gets real specific. One of the items on there is a half gallon of 2% chocolate milk from the aisle in the back, 2653 Walmart on Madison Boulevard. You can't get much more specific than that. Say amen right there and stay close to the phone in case I need some help finding something. Have a great day. Hey, maybe I'll see David Merchant over here dropping off Bluebell ice cream.